Good evening, fellow entrepreneurs, small business owners, and side hustlers. My name is Ntokozo Hlatshwayo, and welcome to the promo episode of the Business Forecast. That's right, it's the Entrepreneurs Podcast, and I'm here tonight to tell you all about it. I'm sure some of you have seen us advertising snippets and clips telling you guys that we have created our very own podcast that is specifically made for your business, made to help you with your business growth. And this is what it is all about. So today, I just want to tell you guys about it. I just want to tell you, what to expect, what we have coming. And I just want to thank you for all those who are going to be joining live. I'm just going to be trying to manage you everything. And if you have a comment, just make sure you post it through, and I'm going to make sure that I, acknowledge you for coming in. And if you do have a business and you're coming through, just do tell me on the comment section what your business is, what your business does, and where you're based. I'm going to make sure that I go to it and just tell people about it, because that's what we're all about here on the Business Forecast, right? We have created a platform or a podcast that is all about helping your business grow. Because some people might say, there's many business podcasts. Why should I watch yours? What makes yours different? Well, the first thing is that ours is very focused on helping you with your business growth, right? It's not just about giving you a bunch of information. It's not just about entertaining you. We are very, very focused on the fact that if you're a business owner and you're watching this podcast, your business has to grow, right? That's our point. If your business doesn't grow, or you don't gain access to valuable knowledge, or you don't gain access to new opportunities, then we failed, right? But that's not what's going to happen. We're not going to fail. We're going to create something special, something new, something unique, and something that will make your business grow. And that is what the Business Forecast is about. I always like to say, sometimes when you're going on this business journey alone, it gets kind of difficult, right? But when we come together and we're a group, we can get more effective at doing the things that we need to do to help our business grow. Like, for example, imagine if on this show, we end up having about 10, 20, or 30,000 viewers, and every week we are advertising or marketing or promoting your business for free. I mean, automatically you're going to gain access to way more opportunities and way more potential customers than you could on your own. And that's the sort of environment that we're creating here, right? The Business Forecast is all about leveraging off the huge numbers that we have in this group in order to help us increase our levels of, or rather our success chances, for our businesses. And that's what the Business Forecast is about, right? So I really thank you for all those who have joined in. I know as we keep on talking, people are going to keep joining, and some people are going to watch this later, which is great, which is fantastic. Because today, I just want to tell you guys more about what it is that we've built, what it is that we're building, and what it is that we're about to do with the Business Forecast. So the first question: who are you guys? What are you trying to do? What is the Business Forecast? Let me just start with myself. As I said, my name is Ntokozo Hlatshwayo. I'm the founder and CEO of a business called Filigree Innovations. And what we do is that we are constantly looking for opportunities, platforms, and systems that will help make your business grow, right? That's what we're passionate about. We're passionate about making your business grow. So that's why we have this group on Facebook called Let's Talk Business and Help Each One Grow South Africa. And as you guys, or most of you know, there is about 319,000 of us in this group. Imagine, there's so many of us in this group. And of course, we use the group to advertise our businesses, to advertise our products. But I've noticed that we still struggle, right? We still struggle to find customers. We still struggle to promote our businesses. And we wanted to do something about that. We wanted to say, what is it that we can do with the huge numbers that we have in this group that's going to allow us to access more opportunities? Because there's many opportunities out there. There are many potential clients out there. There are, many, I don't know, maybe you think about potential BEE deals that we don't even know about. So this show, we said, let's make a show that's going to help us access these opportunities and promote our businesses in a way more effective manner. And that is why, together with a partner of mine, Lesho Nolo Tsubele, we came together and said, let's create this thing, and hopefully it will make other people's businesses grow as well. So that's the background of who we are and what it is that we are doing as well. So Next step is we've spoken about the past, but let's look at the future, right? What is it that we're doing? Where are we going? What's the show going to be about? What is it going to look like? So I'm just going to give you a breakdown of the show, what it's going to look like, and then we're going to be out of here because today I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I just wanted to tell you to be ready for what's coming from next week onwards. So the show is going to be divided into 3 segments, right? The first segment is called that's where it's called Guest Talk, and that's where we're going to be inviting our guests, great guests who are going to blow our minds with the information that they're going to give us. The second segment is called Pro You, and that is where we're going to be promoting your businesses here for free. That's right, you heard it, for free, and that's not going to change. We're not going to start charging you after episode 7 or whatever. This is what we're about. We're about promoting your businesses and making sure that you reach the people you're supposed to reach. So that's what the second segment is about. So the third segment is Filigree Plug. This is where we've identified or constantly identifying various opportunities that are available for us small businesses out there that you might not know about. So we have identified these opportunities, and every week we're going to be creating almost like an easy way for you to get plugged into those opportunities. So those are the 3 segments we're going to take, and hopefully we're going to just revolutionize small businesses in South Africa through those 3 segments. So maybe let me get in a bit more about the 3 sections, right? So as I said, that the first section is called Guest Talk. So with Guest Talk, we're going to be inviting a total of 10 guests. So that's another thing I wanted to tell you. Our first season is 10 episodes long, right? So we have 10 guests that are lined up, and every week a guest will be carrying a different topic, right? And these different topics are all going to be strategically created such that they help your business grow to the next level. So that means that this topic builds on to the next one, builds on to the next one. And every time a new guest comes along, they come through and they, discuss that topic. And we're going to want them to make it very practical for us, right? Because you've heard many things, we've watched many things, but this is supposed to be very practical because we have to use this to actually have an impact on our businesses. So that's what the guests are going to be doing. And actually, we're going to be inviting 2 types of guests, if I could say that. So the first type is going to be successful entrepreneurs, right? People who have done it before, people who are doing it, people who are doing awesome things. They're going to come through and they're going to tell us how they did it. They're going to give us practical tips and practical tools. And the second type of guest are people who are prominent in the SME ecosystem, right? What I mean by that is people like, for example, the Minister of Small Business Development, the CEO of the NYDA. There's people who are out there who are making these decisions that affect small businesses that we can't get to on our own. But through this platform and through this show, we're going to be able to bring them onto the show and actually engage with them. And this is another thing that makes our show very different. They're not going to just be coming here and talking at us. They're going to be engaging with us. We're going to be engaging with them, right? Meaning, if, for example, the CEO of the NYDA is here and you saying, hey, how come my business has never gotten funding? I've applied 120 times, but nothing's ever happened. Well, this is going to be the platform where you get to ask him that question, right? And that's what's going to be cool. You guys are going to be asking the questions and they're going to be answering. And that's another thing that makes, what we're trying to do different, because we're going to try and get as much information from these guys as possible. Why? So that our businesses can be rightly positioned. This is all about helping our businesses succeed. And that's what the guests are going to be helping us talk about as well. So another thing I'm going to encourage you is that if you have any questions for the guests, make sure you send them through. And also, if you've got any potential guests that would be great for us, just tell us and we'll make sure we call that guest through to come in. So the second part of the show is called Pro You. I really like the intro we have here for Pro You. So Pro You is basically the segment that we're going to use or we're going to have to promote your businesses. So every week we're going to be identifying about 10 businesses that we're going to be promoting. And what we're going to try and do, right, we're going to try and promote them based on, section, right? So maybe you can have 10 businesses from Johannesburg, 10 from Polokwane, 10 from Cape Town, et cetera, so that no matter where it is that you are, your business gets promoted to the people who might buy your product. So this is basically what it's going to look like over here. As you can see on the left, we've got something called Filigree Networking Circles. And there on the right, we're going to be promoting or showcasing your businesses like this. As you can see right now, we are ready for the first episode with our first businesses that we are going to be promoting. So that's basically what it's going to look like. I'm going to be, telling people about your businesses, where you are and where you're based, and it's going to be so cool. Trust me, it's going to look so cool. And another section when it comes to Pro You, we also want to have these live demonstrations. So if you're doing something cool, or someone who's doing something cool, maybe you're baking cakes in a unique way, maybe you're making a new variation of gotos or whatever, we're going to ask you to send a 30-second clip to us, and we're going to showcase it here. So if ever you want to promote your business, or you want to promote something cool that you're doing, this is going to be the platform you do it, right? Because here you do it for free, and it's going to, it's going to be seen by people who are like-minded, people who think like you, and that's basically what we are pushing, right? And that's what's exciting about this show. It's different, it's fresh, it's new. And if there's any other ideas in terms of how we can help you promote your business, just tell us about it, and we're going to make sure that we do it. So the last section that we have is called Filigree Plug. Now, I said something, earlier on, that there are so many opportunities that are available for us out there, and sometimes we don't know about them, right? I heard a successful entrepreneur the other day saying, BE works. I'm a BE beneficiary. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know it worked. I didn't even know, that it can work, right? How does it work? So there are various opportunities that are available for us out there. There's like various funding institutions. You can be a BE beneficiary. You can receive a grant. You can also be a recipient of an ESD funding. And what that is, that's enterprise supply development, where the government basically tells these large businesses that 30% of their spend, they have to spend it on small businesses, SMMEs, right? So what they're doing, they're constantly trying to find these SMMEs where they can spend this money so that their BE scores can go up, but they can't find us. And that's the problem. If they can't find us, the money is not going to get to us. They're not going to buy from us. They're not going to invest in us. So in this section, we're going to make sure that we try and plug you into those opportunities. We're going to be knocking on doors and saying, hey, we've got a huge group of about 320,000 SMMEs. They want to be recipients of all these great goodies. And, then, when they open those doors and they tell us about those opportunities, I'm going to make sure that I connect you guys to those through this particular show. So I really, really hope you're going to enjoy that, because that's how the show is going to go. And at the end of the season, our 10 episodes, we're just going to make a small little workbook that basically summarizes all that our guests have told us, all the major points that they've told us, all the various opportunities to plug into, and also advertising our businesses on that workbook. And I'm going to send it to you for free. Well, that's depending on if you've been watching the show enough. But I'm going to send you that book for free so that you can go back to it, read it over and over, and make sure you apply those things into your business so that this can be a practical step for helping your business to grow. So yeah, guys, that's what it's about, right? This is the business forecast. This is what we're doing. This is what we're starting. And I really hope that you join us on this journey. Remember, this works better if there's a lot of us. If there's many of us watching the show, it's easy for us to go and say, Mr. President, come onto our show and talk to small businesses, because we have a voice. That's what this show is supposed to do. It's supposed to give us a voice and saying, there's no one we can't access, because there's so many of us, and we are important people in South Africa. SMMEs are so important to the future of the nation. But as long as we're alone, it's so hard to engage these people. But when we come as a group, we can engage anyone, we can reach anyone. And this is what the business forecast is about. We are forecasting success for your business. We just want you to join us. Thank you, guys. That's all I have for today. Just before I go, I'm just going to want to look at some of the comments that you sent. Remember, I did say at the beginning of the show, if you do have a business, just tell me about it. I'm just going to give a shout out for your business. So yeah, I see one Facebook user. I'm not sure who they are. Their name does not show over here. They are saying, thank you. This is a brilliant concept. And I really love, I'm thankful for that comment. I really appreciate it. We have Nola here saying that they can't wait. Also, I'm sure you guys have seen that our first guest is a great entrepreneur called Macmillan Masoga. He's a superb entrepreneur. He's making like so many waves. He's got one of the fastest growing small businesses in the country. He's going to be our first guest. It's going to be so awesome with him next week. And I really hope you guys do join us for that, because it's going to blow your mind. And every guest that we have is going to blow your mind, and it's going to actually help your business to grow. So thank you for that comment. And I have a few other comments here saying, looking forward to the podcast. Thank you so much. And then also somebody's asking me here, on what days will the podcast be? And when and where can we send the questions? That's a brilliant comment. Thank you for that. So we're going to be airing live here on this Facebook group as well as on our channel. So we have a YouTube channel. It's called the Business Forecast. So you can go on the channel and watch it from there or from the Facebook group. So whichever one works for you, you can go there. But it's going to be airing live every Monday at 6 p.m. for the next 10 weeks. And you can expect us there, pushing and promoting your businesses. Somebody said this is brilliant. Somebody said thank you, Ntogozo. And also Canvas Graphics said that's amazing to know. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for joining this promo episode. We're getting started from here on. It's gonna be all systems go. And yeah, be ready for it. Be excited about it. Tell as many people as you can, please. Let's do it ourselves. Let's stop looking for government or other people to give us handouts. Let's come together and create something that's going to help our businesses. And that is what the Business Forecast is about. So that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you next week along with the people you're going to be inviting. I'm Ntogozo Hlatshwayo. Till next time, keep pushing, keep grinding, and stay busy. Thank you guys.